Welcome back to Let's Play 3D Dot Game Heroes. We've still got a couple things we can do, first of which is block defense. I mentioned there are 5 block defense levels that are regularly in the game, and we've done 3 of them, which means it's time for the 4th. I don't remember exactly where we are for this one. I think we're at Jim's shack. No, we're not at Jim's shack. We're in the southwestern place. What the crap is it called? I don't know what it's called. Annotation. Well, you talk to this lady and you get to play block defense. Now, this is probably one of the hardest ones to win. And I say that because it's also the shortest. This block defense is only 10 levels long, 10 waves long, and you've actually got to do a decent job of being quick about those 10 waves. It's shorter, but it's a little more intense. Now, everything, absolutely everything in this is ground-based, or land-based, I guess you could say, which means we don't need to use arrow turrets. We can use cannon turrets and get more damage out of it. So same as always, but here we're just building the one turret, trying to stand where we can stand to get some money and level up, because we're actually going to be using our sword a lot in here. It's not really even efficient to hit maximum level, considering you're not going to have a lot of time to take advantage of the fact that you will have maximum level. So if you feel the need to stab something, just do. I mean, like, rest up and level up as much as you can, but still. Now with the first one done, we level up our tower a little and keep waiting. Hopefully this will last us through wave 2. Thankfully the first couple levels go pretty quick. So, like, I'm level 4 already, got a respectable amount of power. I think that 23 power is 23 damage that I will do, which even against this wave, against these trees, is pretty respectable, but as soon as you hit wave 3, that kind of goes down the toilet. Now, we didn't have much money at the beginning of this. We needed a level 4 turret there, but I didn't have the money. So you saw me just collecting money, and as soon as I had the money, I leveled it up. And then back to leveling myself up. And you will, of course, want to keep building things once you get a fair amount of money. I think that was a level 3 cannon tower I made. A lot of this isn't even prep for these trees. I mean, the trees were going down with the previous tower only one level below that. That's not what we're prepping for. We have 2 at max level now. We're prepping partially for the next wave, which you can see everybody's got a lot more health, and also for the Black Knight. And you will want to stab the Black Knight. Stab him with all of your heart, because your turrets aren't even going to come close to killing him. As long as you don't fudge around, though, you should be pretty alright. He still had a pretty good stretch to go. It wasn't close. He got kind of far, but it wasn't close. Now, the first thing you buy is actually a slow tower, not a bonus up. And we will be building a slow tower here soon, but we also have very little money. Yeah. So let's go make a little bit of money. A little bit more money. Just a little bit more money. Just, there we go. Leave the slow tower at level 1. Don't need to worry about leveling it up. It's doing its job just fine, and we're probably going to be building more of them as time goes on. But we're handling Wave 3 pretty well. I'm also, still building more cannon towers. We're building up a sizable force here, because, again, this gets kind of terrible kind of quickly. But that is Wave 3 done. We are a third-ish of the way done. Building more towers, building more slow towers. I'm not entirely sure when the next Black Knight comes, but I think it's soon. With the 4 towers now, you will want the slow tower, of course, which is there. You'll want some more slow towers, too. I think by the end of this wave, you will want... maybe it's next wave. That you will want, like 5 cannon towers and I think 3 slow towers, something like that. That may not be this wave, though, because we're handling this pretty well, so our only real concern is the Black Knight, when or if he comes. I'm pretty sure I just don't have the money to really do this. Oh, no, maybe. Yep, building another slow tower. With 2 slow towers now, we should keep everybody slow enough going through the cannons. Probably gonna build some more cannons as soon as I get the time or money, not necessarily time. Time is of not importance, I actually have plenty of time. I'm here for money, and there is the Black Knight. Stab just as before, the slow towers are going to do a world of good against this guy. Actually leaving him there long enough for the cannons to do their magic. And I think that stab was for the win. Go me! Now you're gonna want to buy bonus ups. Got the slow tower kind of important. So now, bonus ups. We're still doing pretty good, though. We've got 4 cannon towers and 2 slow towers, which should be plenty, at least for the moment. We are back to our age-old plan of standing here on our laurels and trying to get money and level up. There's a lot of money up there. There we go. I was gonna say, I know you... like, come on past me. I know you wanna level up, but that's a lot of money. Okay, if I had to take a wild guess... if my memory serves, the Black Knight's coming on even-numbered waves, so there's 5, so probably at the end of 6 we're going to see another Black Knight. Which means we're going to want to try to build ourselves up a little bit more. Which means more cannons! Now we've actually saved up a small chunk of money at this point. So we're going to want to take advantage of that fact and use the bonus ups to get more money. Had to blitz out enough towers at the beginning, we haven't really had the chance to save up too much money. Now, previously, the Black Knight actually was handled pretty well, and even now, not much is getting even into our little wall path to death thing there. The Black Knights, of course, though, are always going to take far more HP than anything else we run across. And I got hit like an idiot. Come on. You idiot. Darn it, past me. Now, something in the neighborhood of I think it was 6 cannon towers, 4 slow towers. I actually put 1 extra cannon tower and 1 too few slow towers here. So I've got extra damage and less slowing power. But it still works out in the end. I kind of messed up, but it all does work out in the end, so whatever. And down he goes. Once again, we are buying a bonus up. And now the next couple waves, we're kind of going without spending too much. Our goal at this point is saving up some money. For the most part, what we have set up should handle itself, at least for a little while. We'll maybe want to add a couple things come the end of Wave 8, but for the most part, we just want more money. Because the end of Wave 10 is actually the finale of everything, like the finale of all of this block defense level. Block defense map, I guess. And it's gonna be a fight. Making a surprising amount of money off these things. This is like 200 gold just from the drops off these. If not more. Yeah, plenty more. Still doing pretty good. Still just making money. I don't remember if you want to do anything for the actual Black Knight at the end of this, though. I'm going to assume not. We've built a fair amount more. As long as we jump in there and start a stabbing, I think this Black Knight should go down simple enough. We're also level 8 now. We're actually getting our level up surprisingly high for this only being 10 waves. Though I very much doubt the remaining 2 waves are high enough to get us any more levels at all. That's the wave done. Ah, that was actually the end of the wave. No Black Knight. So in that case, we're still just saving up money. They're probably doing that so we can actually save up money. As every block defense we've seen so far, at the end of the final wave, we're not getting 1, but 3 Black Knights. That's going to be a little bit of a fight, so we're still saving up money, and after the end of this wave, after the end of Wave 9, you should have somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 to like 1,200 gold, which should be plenty enough to litter the area left with cannons and slow towers. Though I was told you would want to go essentially one after the other, 1 cannon, 1 slow, 1 cannon, 1 slow, 1 cannon, 1 slow. Though that's what I was told, I don't know how much I believe that. Just because it seems like it's a way excess use of slow towers. I'd space them out a little bit more, and put maybe 2 cannons. So 2 cannons slow, 2 cannons slow. That'll give you more damage output, and there's still plenty enough slow towers to keep whoever it is pretty constantly slowed. Now, I realized here, actually, that a lot of what I was building was going down the path, well, downwards, but I didn't have a whole lot up top. And I was looking at the enemies and getting worried because they were getting kind of far into my path. But then I realized the path technically didn't start until after the first couple turns. So the first thing I did was just build some more cannon towers up top. I think I built a slow tower up there too. But just building those up top so they're actually getting the poo beat out of them from moment 1 onwards. Now, something I didn't realize until a little while later is if you hold the shield button, R1, you see on the screen it says you can press R1 to walk. All it does is it makes you move a little bit, you move slower while you're holding down that button. And that would help out considerably here when I'm trying to get really precise tower placement, so I can squeeze as many in as I can. But yeah, there's no other reason to spend money at this point, so waste all you got. Just every penny you have, feel free to spend. Toss down some cannon towers, toss down some slow towers. Just pour that crap down. At least of the regular levels, this is the shortest, most certainly. But it's also probably the hardest of the block defense. There is a little something else with block defense, though, that I may or may not show off, but this is for the regular levels. Now you can see all the slows are actually focusing on that one, so the one at the bottom didn't get slowed and he got a lot farther. I was starting to worry, but he's getting pretty low and he's still getting beat on pretty good. He just managed to slink by that first guy since he was slowed. Now the second guy here, on the other hand, was slowed from the start, and he didn't have a chance. So there we go, perfect clear of the 4th block defense, which means we get a small block. Now that is the 4th block defense level. I did mention before that there are 5 block defense levels. The 5th one doesn't open up until post-game. You actually have to beat the game before you can do the final block defense level. And in doing that, like, not only can you not play it, but that means you can't get the reward. I haven't actually seen the reward, so let's hope it's good. Until next time, everyone.